Hey guys, what's up? Arns Gaming TV here. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the SunSinger class in Destiny. Thank you for all the support you posted on the last class breakdown video. I really appreciate it. You got that video up to 2.9k views at the time of me making this, and that's the most views I've ever had on my channel. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for liking it, and thank you to all the subscribers I earned. I'm going to be taking all your feedback into consideration in this video and breaking down the SunSinger class. You'll notice that my character looks a lot more badass than he did in the Voidwalker class, so yeah. So this time I'm not going to be breaking down every single ability in the game because most of these don't actually work. I've tried them, I tested them out, and I don't actually have an effect to them. Like, you can't see a visual effect. For example, I don't know, the Solar Wind, you can't actually see them being hit back all the time whenever Scorch is active, and you can't see them explode with Brimstone either. So it's kind of just stupid trying to show you something that you're not going to be able to see. So I've just limited it down to a few things. I already got the clips for them, I've tested it all out, and I've got the clips ready. So anything that does has a visual effect, and anything that I think is worth showing, I'm going to show you. So first off, we're starting with Solar Grenade, which is the basic grenade, which is what we're going to be using. And you'll see the gameplay of that now. Next we have the Firebolt Grenade, a grenade that unleashes bolts of solar light at nearby enemies, just like the, I think it's the third ability of the Voidwalker. And lastly we have the Fusion Grenade, an explosive grenade that causes bonus damage when attached to its targets. So a sticky bomb. And onto the super ability of the SunSinger class. It's called Radiance. Fill yourself with solar light, dramatically increasing the effectiveness of all your abilities. Now this, it really varies with what you choose to like go hand in hand with this. There's different abilities. This one's called Song of Flame. While active, Radiance reduces all cooldowns for nearby allies. If you want to be a team player, you should run this. Next off, we have the Radiant Skin. While active, Radiance reduces incoming damage if you want to be really selfish. Or you can play the smart thing like me and use Fireborn. Radiance now can now be activated from beyond the grave, during so returns you to life. So this is very, very good for late game. That's something that was asked in the last video. I should go on the more late game stuff, so this is very good for late game, because if you think about it, if you're being shot at and you eventually die and your whole team's dead, so say the Nightfall Strike where you can't revive each other, or no, you can revive each other, but you can't respawn, so you don't get the respawn timer and your full team dies. If you have a Fireborn, then you can Radiance and actually save the match. You don't have to restart again in those darkness zones. So that's very, very good for the late game. And lastly, we go on to the sort of status buffs of the character. So we have Arcane Wisdom. Train is focused on battle recovery and speed. We don't want that because it's going to give us more character mobility and less armor, so you're not going to be able to take as many hits. Arcane Spirit, training focused on battle recovery and toughness. This will give you more recovery and more armor, so you want that. Training focused on toughness and speed. It'll put down your recovery so you won't regen health as fast, and it'll put your speed up, which is something that you really don't want. Radiant Will increases the duration of Radiance. Why wouldn't you want to increase the time your super lasts? Enemies you ignite burn for longer and take more damage, implying you actually burn someone with some of your abilities, then they'll stay ignited for longer. Kill an enemy with Scorch has a chance to generate orbs of light. A chance, not definitely, plus Scorch has to recharge as well, so not very good. Next up we have more of these sort of varying status buff things, or more detail, whatever the hell you want to put on here. Train is focused on all attributes, so it'll balance out some things, but it really takes away my armor. Training focused on raw speed, don't want that at all. Training focused on toughness at all costs, balances out your armor and recovery. Very, very good. And next up we have these like little extra abilities here. You can choose whatever you want in this, but all your grenades ignite enemies causing damage over time. Now this is very, very good for your DPS. Angel of Light, aiming your weapon while in the air will hold you in place for a short time. So if you aim in the air, you're going to stay in the air for a little bit. Gain an additional grenade. I tested this out, and you have to actually wait for the grenade to recharge. This would be good if you threw 2 grenades at once, but you have to wait for it to recharge. So you recharge one grenade, then you get another charge over that grenade for another grenade. So it's not really good. So I would rather just go with this burn thing. The whole reason I run this class is for DPS. I have these gauntlets called the Sunbreakers, the exotic gauntlets, okay, so it'll allow me to last Solar Grenade. Where is it? Solar Grenade. If I can find it. Increases the duration of your Solar Grenade. So Solar Grenade is the first grenade here. And this will keep burning the enemies over time as they stay in it. So this is very, very good for DPS. You get the first initial explosion, which will cause about 300 damage. And then you continually do more damage if the enemy's stunning in it for like another 100 damage per second. So that's very, very good. Plus you pair that up with your Solar, or your Radiance here, and you can keep throwing these out. So you can have up to 3 Solar Grenades active at the one time. So that's 300 damage per second, plus the initial burst, which goes up to 900. And I like having this here because this will allow it to do even more damage if it burns the enemy. So the SunSinger class is all about team play, making sure that you keep your team alive and dealing damage. So in my opinion, that's what it's all about, just spamming this grenade and making sure that you can clutch it for the team if you all go down. So that's, in my opinion, that is the role of the Warlock, to mainly just be a synergist, keep his abilities up and going, deal damage, and make sure his team stays alive. And that is about it for this video, guys. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. You want to see more Destiny gameplay from me, don't forget the Hunter's coming up next. And I'll be doing more breakdowns for him as well. And, you know, sort of recommended build type things. Please hit that subscribe button. We're now 140 subscribers strong. I got a load of support in the last video. Please hit that like button for this video as well. Get these videos out here and I'll provide more Destiny content. I'm sorry this is pretty slow, but I kind of have to take breaks with this game. It kind of does bore me sometimes. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.